Hello everyone, those of you watching. I hope the microphone is okay. I will retire from the session in this AOR GP2 league. F1 will not be running tonight, we have a break week, but this league had a disconnection at Austria amongst one of two tracks at least, so they will be rerunning this tonight, so I thought I might as well take the opportunity to spectate on them, as I'm sticking with the current championship leader, I believe, or it could be Shedboy, but Lawrence is at least who I think it is. We'll follow him on his qualifying lap down into turn 1. Bit of a lock-up, he's run wide, not quite extension, but getting towards it at least. And there's a car ahead, don't hope he holds him up, as he picks his braking point at 100 metres and locks up all 4 wheels there. That's quite amazing. On a wheel, he shouldn't be able to do that very easy. Gets the DRS for the second of the activation points. Oh damn, how'd you do this there? Right, got it. That's probably a better view, as he now goes down to, well, turn 4, I think it is, no idea. Turn 3, possibly. Here he'll pick his braking point under the fly Emirates sign, hopefully, and turn in. Yes, he's got that quite perfect, almost. Can't tell what his sector's time is, sadly, otherwise I would have told you, because I should have a reasonable understanding if it's good or bad. I'm expecting 8, low 8, high 7s from him, if he's done his practice right for this race. Small track extension there, and a massive one for the last corner. Call this lap a day, mate. No, that's not a good one anyway, but 8-3, 8-4, closer. Bit of an unlucky last corner. See if there's anyone else out on their qualifying lap. Let's check with the stream, see if you've posted anything. Yes, Jake, there is tyre locking on F1 2014, depending on who your driver is. H-Pro is currently sitting in second. Good friend of mine, 10-3, a full second off pole position. I doubt that will be good for second, otherwise this league is quite far spread out if there's a second between first and second. Excuse me while I take a short drink. Right back now, there's a Mercedes coming up behind him. I'm not sure if he's aware of it. Let's hope he doesn't cause any problems for him. No, he decides to box, so we will switch back. Same with the Mercedes, comes in straight after him. Let's see, F1, it's on a lap. Let's just stick with him for a moment as he's going round. Oh. I don't know if this thing has corner names actually. That's a good point. Probably does, but I'll just call it. Wait, that's turn 9, I think. So he gets the DRS to go across the line. He hasn't activated it. That's very odd. So to 9-9 to go 6th. So times are improved rapidly. As we'll see, yeah, 8-3 still for Lawrence with Shedboy right behind him on an 8-4. 0.07, so 7,000, no, 10, hundreds of a second behind, sorry. I'm not thinking straight tonight. Alpha Delta all the way down in 11th, the league coordinator, along with Gatecrasher. Let's see where he is. Is he in there? No, he's not in there. That's odd. Maybe he couldn't make it. A few new drivers that I know about. Kuhn 7, for instance. Cabot, it's a new one join. Imnot, Hayes. Willow, it's been there for half a season or so. F1's veteran for this league, so is Optimum. And Ray Lap's a new one. And of course, Alpha as the league coordinator. Someone that goes sideways on our screen. That was quite interesting to see. Sadly, we didn't catch it. As Lawrence is on his outlap, we'll just skip past that. We'll go for the last 2 corners then with Ray Lap. See if he messes it up or not. Nope, not that one. He's very finely. No, cuts inside that one. I'll call that, well, if this is true, I will call that an aborted lap. But it's a worse one, so it doesn't matter. I suspect he will do another lap now. We'll just see by turn 1. He locks up massively on the rear, so I don't know what's wrong with these GP2 guys. They're absolutely hopeless at locking up. Let's just see. I predict Lawrence will have pole with a 7-6. Jake says. Okay. Let's see how close he gets, shall we? Seems like there's a yellow flag in sector 1. I suspect this is the same flipping glitch that I am. around Austria, where there's someone parked in the exit of the pit lane, and he's actually not parked there, but it just gives you a yellow flag still, which is the most annoying thing in the entire universe. Ray lap, I think, can do a better lap than 12.2, and we'll see now if that is true, as he's doing okay in the middle sector, not too badly. No cutting or extending as far as I've got with me, but then I have been watching the PC at the same time, which isn't the cleverest thing to do. Hopefully the game sound isn't too high and it's muted. Oh no, he pulls into the pits. That was a waste of time for you, sorry. Lawrence is on his lap. Let's see if Jake's predictions will be correct. Let's see if he improves his lap now. Someone behind him, but they won't get close enough to him. He'll probably pull away from them. He went a bit wide there, but no. Oh god, what they got that's lag of high quality there. High quality lag you get. F1 2014 in a nutshell. Slight four wheels all over there, and he's done same thing again. I wonder if this is how they actually do set a fast time on this game, by doing that at the last few corners, because there's a 180, so that's 3 tenths faster almost in one go, as he locks up the rear wheels again. So I'll call that an aborted lap. Just stick back to who's behind. Shedboy in third. I'll just actually check the championship lead very quickly whilst I'm here. Go on the AOR site. I don't know where people are in this league. So it would be something I would prefer to know. Because I know the Mercedes guys are very strong, and I know they're leading the championship. But not one of them, of course, will be leading the championship, but I'm not sure which one it is. GP2 league. Sorry, I can't concentrate on both screens at the same time. They're in opposite ends of the room, but if not, I would. Shedboy is leading, so we are actually riding on board with the championship leader at this current state. He's 12 points ahead of Lawrence, his teammate. He's on 114 points, I would add, and Lawrence is on 102. Followed by Eddie, wow, that's amazing, in third on 80, quite a way back. And Mark Elliott, I'm not sure who that is on PSN, but he's in fourth, and Cabot's in fifth, with H Pro sixth, Gate Crasher seventh, Alpha Delta 8th, and F1 ATX rounding off the ones who have finished a race, apart from Hazu, who I don't believe is here tonight either. No. So, really that's it. So we see Kun 7 exiting the pits, a bit more lag there. I'll stick with Shedboy. Might be on another lap, he's done still on his 8.4. Now he's backed off completely, so no point in standing. Continuing my lap, sorry. As we see Cabot going round, I suspect he will be setting a lap now, so we'll try sticking with him, as he's in fourth. Five minutes remaining in qualifying almost. He extends that. Right, he's been auto-slowed by the game, which means that he's probably going to get quite shabby run in Sector 1. Time probably won't be as good. Can brake a bit later though as he's carrying less speed. As he locks up again, I don't know if this is the preview messing up. I'm starting to believe, well, this could be an interesting turn 1 and turn 2 if they're looking up this much in qualifying. Just after 100 metre board, or quite way after. Another lock up there. And there comes, well, I'm guessing it's a pad by the smoke that comes off the rear tyres. I don't know what that is of Codemasters games, of like there's smoke coming off your rear tyres when you spectate. But like on me, you'll just see me go sideways instead. That's the reason why I'm not trying to race. Because I don't know Austria, plus the fact I'm not in this league, so I would kind of ruin it by finishing a bit. Well, I probably could get a podium if I tried practicing, but it's messed up this lap quite badly, so we'll move on. Don't think I'll just see you second. Kun 7 is second. I believe I saw him going out the pits early, so we possibly could stick with him. Lawrence is on an out lap. We'll just go back. Kun 7 is on a lap. Yes, he looks like he's possibly behind Lawrence. And we'll stick with him for this, or the remainder of this lap. A bit of oversteer on the exit there, not too badly, as he now picks his braking point and turns in. Bit of understeer by it seems, but he's managed to gauge the throttle correctly and not go too wide. Nicely on the inside, go a bit heavily on the outside one. Not the worst I have seen, not the worst I have done myself either. by completely spinning it on everything. He's missed that by an absolute treat. That's cost him time, not gained time. And so has that, as he's now gone completely off. But what will he come across lines here? He'll come across set 9 something, so that was no improvements from him either. Lawrence now should be on a lap as optimum, or Eddie, as he was in his old PSM, has retired from the race, or from this qualifying rather. Lawrence on his, hopefully, well, I'm guessing he might have time for another lap race. It's a very short lap of a 1:10 usually, if you're pushing a bit on your out lap. Oh, holy moly. Damn, I forgot that. This is a very bad, cheap lead, which I've got for my controller. It's something that actually goes to my phone or something, I believe. So, this might happen. Damn. See, I'll plug my wheel in, but that's impossible to do things on when spectating. Now you'll hear my wheel go. Probably. As Lawrence absolutely loses it. A treat on that last corner. Glad you could see that. Comes across 9 sets, 10 something. So that was no improvements really. Now we will connect the pad. Come on. Need this to work, otherwise our spectating is going to be like living hell. There we go. And we pull the wheel out, so the pad becomes the one we're using. And then we just have to flip it out there, and then we just use that plugged in then instead. Sorry about that there, but that does happen. Yep, so commenting on the fact that there should be some misleading facts about the spectator camera. I knew that from before, especially with the lag, as I've seen people crash on spectator camera and they keep on going on straight ahead. Oh, for crying out loud. Looks like I will have to do this on the wheel because my pad is ridiculous. And this is another reason why I don't race on a pad. Plus the fact that when I've got a wheel, I prefer the enjoyment of having a wheel. Oh my god, what? Who's that? That is a Williams who's got it horribly wrong. That is something that never should happen in a league race. Let's go back and see if we can find what Kuhn 7 goes past whoever it was and see who this Williams was. No, damn it, stupid thing. Take me back to the flipping Williams. Oh, I hate this. Why can't you choose? Someone watching this stream tell Supernova that there is no race tonight. F1, ATX. That's the one he crashed with. Jake, possibly you could tell it. Stream seems to be about 20 seconds delayed actually. No more than that, no less, but a bit odd considering it's supposed to be going live. H Pro retires from the race. Lawrence now on his lap. Into the pits he goes. We will then join Kuhn 7 hopefully, who's come round the last corner, run massively wide. If that is correct. Going towards the line to set no improvements. Yet again, 8 laps he's done now, according to that. Not 8 time laps, probably 4 time laps with 8 in total with the out laps and in laps. Now on board with Shedboy in 3rd, championship leader currently. We hope that he will score some decent points after he raced very closely side by side with us in season 8 I believe, it was last season. On F1 2013, but that was when the stakes were equal and everything was a lot easier. That was before we got promoted to F1. Otherwise we would have been in this league still. Possibly could have been a lot higher up in this league, but we've been posted in F1 amongst the best drivers on this game arguably, and I'm quite glad that I can experience some of what some of the racing that they produce, even though I'm not near them at times. It's still really funny to see, and really interesting to see how much ahead they are. As qualifying is actually over, I haven't noticed, and F1 is the only one left, but he retires. There we have the grid then. Take a rundown of the grid. Lawrence in pole position on an 8-0, not as Jake predicted, but quite close. Kuhn 7 in second, the Turkish bloke, well it says I believe he's Swedish. Boy in third, just rounding out the podium. And now I'll take a quick break before the race. Oh, sorry for that small intuition break. Well, not intuition break, toilet break and drinking break. Or to go and get a drink rather. Let's just see. There's not much to do. Oh damn, I've got the thing going twice back. I've got a small problem here of my voice being twice. So now that should be sorted. Thank God for that. I'll just guide you through what my strategy was for this race. Well, it's not that one. It was start on the option tyres. I have noticed that we lost connection to H Pro 1. Don't worry. We were supposed to, I believe I started on options, ran 8 laps on each set of options, so 8, 16, 24, and then the last remaining 12 on primes. But I don't remember if my prime stint came second. That's like a second stint, or if it came third or fourth. But anyway, that doesn't really matter now. We're just waiting for the race to start. I don't think they'll consider a restart, because I'll just mess up the grid. And it'll be really annoying because it means I will have to wait even longer to commentate this. But no point in having a headset on as long as the microphone is somewhere near our mouth. We are on the wheel, so this will make life extremely hard when spectating, because I've got to use my pedals to go back and forth, and I'm not sure. I think my brake pedal is go one back and my accelerator pedal is go one person forward, and then the pedals change. The spectator can. Anyone watching can tell me if they want a near distance one or a long distance cam for just following anyone kind of thing. Or otherwise I'll just use the long distance one. But I can only go, since I'm on the wheel, I haven't got an analog stick, so I'll only go left or right spectation of the cars. And rear. Everything else won't work because it's like one input, right or left. So I've got the spectator thing running twice, so I can tell people at the same time as I can see what's happening. I'm not sure if there's a point in having that, but
there's always a chance of an incident on the first corner. Take care.
It's not a bitter disappointment yet. What the hell is... Oh dear, he's got a pad disconnection or something, whoever this is. I'm not Hayes. He's got a pad disconnection or something by the looks of him. We will jump out of that quickly. Oh, lost connection. I'm not sure if that's a raised quit or if it's actually losing connection. As Lawrence has been slightly caught by Q7. That's, I don't know what the gap is, but there's now a huge train behind 4th place, who is Shedboy. They're all lining up behind him, but they're not close enough really. They're all still spread out a few metres. As the DRS has now been activated, as it is lap 3. It is Eddie, or Optimum, in 3rd. This live commentary thing's actually hard when you're not racing. Just noticed that. Just see if any comments from you. No. So we'll continue onwards as he's getting a bit out of shape there. He is on the option tyres. The guy behind in the Ferrari is on the primes. So if he gets past, that will be a major advantage for him. But I can see that the lead is quite close at the moment. I'm not sure if this will make any contact, but they've both gone wide, and the damn it, Kun7's Lotus has got the run on Lawrence. Round the outside, Lawrence has already gone defensive very early on his straight. They will both break here at the 100 mid board. Lawrence has broken latest, but he's locked up, and that's a terrible disaster mistake from him. As he's now let Kun7 past with the DRS, he should be able to pull away. If he gets out of the DRS zone, this could, well, not spell the end for Lawrence this race, but it will put a slight dent in his points or against Shedboy, who of course has already made contact and is a bit further down the field as we skip, and there's a move being made by the Mercedes on the McLaren of Cabot. This is Shedboy, Lawrence's teammate, going for 3rd, wanting to get the points deficit as little. There's a bit more contact there between them. I'm not sure if that's true, but it looks like it could be, as Cabot goes very wide there, kind of pulling out the move as if he was frightened a bit by that. And we'll skip back to Optimum, chased by the Ferrari, as the lead seems to be getting close again, but until I say they're getting very close, I won't spectate. Oh, well, that was a massive jump over the curb on the inside. Can't really tell if it was a complete corn cut or not, but it seems like this little group here has got like a small DRS train on each other. Oh, that was actually a move by Eddie, and I didn't actually notice that, which I probably should have. He will have the slipstream down there. I would suggest serving it for DRS down the next straight, but he's been attacked by the Ferrari, who's now gone, well, not gone past him actually, just about not. That's, I think, possibly the lead has changed. No, it has not. But they've set lap times very closely within each other. So I will now quickly, come on, stupid pedal, return. I need to return back behind Shedboy. Let's see, Cabot and Eddie, and I should learn what that Ferrari's name is, shouldn't I? It's only a one-off race, so it doesn't matter that much. As that's Willow, yes, that is Mr. Willow, as I knew from last season. And of course the second Williams of F1 in 7th. Before we go further down the field, oh, he's lost it. Oh, I didn't catch that. He's still ahead, but he's lost it slightly. This will open for Ray lap 93 to go past. Possibly, he's not got the DRS, but I shouldn't be too worried considering the next long straight, as someone is in the pits. I believe that's Alpha Delta, so possibly a bit early to pit. But that, I would suggest that means he's on the free stop strategy for this race. He's a wheel user, so he probably thinks that's the necessary thing, as he's F1's guard jumps in the air a bit. Seems like he's received a little tap from Ray lap, as Ray lap is on the soft tyres, I just noticed. His left one is on the super softs, going down towards the next corner. They will go side by side. No, not quite. As F1 manages to hold off, and then let's see who the car behind is. It is Alpha. Has he exited the pits already? I don't. Maybe he didn't pit already. There is someone else behind him. Optimum has pitted. Yes, he has pitted for the option tyres. Sorry, not Alpha. But there is a change for the lead, by the looks seems, possibly. Or am I mistaken? No, I am mistaken. Just look like two dots very close to each other. The gap between the lead is, well, I'll say around 2 seconds, possibly. Shedboy sets a 10.4 as his best. Sorry about that. Sister walked in and had to explain something. Luckily, it wasn't an AOR race where I was racing, otherwise I would have been screamed and pissed at her and everything else, but we'll keep on. And Jake, you can send more, I don't give a damn. And just give some excitement to the grid as it's spreading out. There is someone in the background making a move on someone, by it seems, or at least getting closer, as Optimum is getting, well, I don't know who the McLaren is, but he's getting closed on at least. They're both on the prime soft wall tyres, or yellow wall tyres rather. That's not quite close enough really to make moves on each other yet. There is someone in the lead who's miles out in the lead. We will stick with this little battle for a little while. And, well, maybe one of them, no, because Optimum's already pit, and I suspect the guy behind has possibly as well. As he's closing up really closely through his second sector, but getting the understeer and then the oversteer on the curb, spitting him away from it. He's never mind that, we'll just have to go on. Shedboy's now leading the race. I believe he hasn't pitted. But, watch, Willow hasn't pitted either. They both started on the primes, I believe. Or they could possibly have pit, but I don't see how they come out in first. Lawrence has gone back on the option tyres, by the looks of it. And, he will therefore, well, at the moment, I don't think the gap will be big enough for a pit stop, so if he keeps on pushing, he should have a nice undercut on his teammate, who should have left off in third, if I'm correct, before the rounds of pit stops, but is now leading, of course. Don't want to watch the front wing. Okay, fine, let's see what I can do. That better? That is only their front wing and nose. Well, you can watch that. That is a nose cam. It's quite interesting actually to watch, but it's quite sickening, if you ask me. And then you've got that. Wait, is there another one? There's a rear tyre with the suspension geometry. That's interesting if you want to be an engineer. Or there's the front suspension geometry. And you definitely can see the front wing. You can see the end plates under it. I can't point to it, but I'm pointing to it on my screen. But I'll stick with that one then. If not, protest. Oh, that looks like there is possibly a move ahead on the horizon. I believe Shedboy is, well, he should still be leading unless he's already pitted. No, he has pitted. Willow's now lead on the prime tyres. He's the only one. No, let's check. See who has not pitted. Willow has not pitted, Raylap has not pitted, and not Hayes. Yeah, it's not pitted. The other ones didn't start, including me. And let's just see, Willow's getting closed on, and remember he's actually pit stopped down on Kun 7. But what interests me is, I believe that Lawrence started this race, or yeah, he started in pole position, but Kun 7 overtook him, as now Kun 7 goes for the move on Willow, passed pretty easily. That's the difference between fresh prime tyres and worn prime tyres. Willow's on to lap 13, which I find surprising. If it was me, I would have already pitted on lap 12 at the latest to get rid of these crap tyres. Sorry, but they are crap compared to the super softs. There's no grip in them whatsoever. As Kun 7 has made a massive mistake on the side there, that's going to give Willow DRS and the opportunity to take the lead back of this race. That will do Lawrence, who is following closely behind now, a huge opportunity to capitalise on the undercut that it seems like Kun 7 has had on him. But what interests me is that Kun 7 is on the prime tyres, Lawrence is on the options. Kun 7 is currently ahead still of Lawrence, which means if he can stay ahead of Lawrence until Lawrence fits the prime tyres, that will be a massive advantage. Because of the pace difference, of course, of these two compounds of tyres. Super soft tyres are probably half a second, good half a second faster, but Lawrence has gone down the inside of both of them, and there's been massive contact. Or not massive, but they've touched each other, and Lawrence has been around. He's lost loads of time to Kun 7 behind on the back of Willow, as Willow slowed down, of course, to go on a pits, and Lawrence was unlucky enough to find himself on the inside. As Willow now fits for another set of option prime tyres, sorry. That possibly could mean that he's actually doing a two-stopper prime option, but I would advise against it, really. But well, if he's doing it, then he's doing it. As he's exited the pits, there's someone quite close to him. Let's see if he gets jumped by one or two of them. He first gets jumped by the McLaren of Ray Lap, I believe. Let's have a look behind. No, the Williams is not close enough. But he will be going for a move now, possibly down inside. He's on the fresher tyres. The others went from the option tyres to the prime tyres. So he should have a slight advantage, at least at the beginning of this stint. As he now goes towards, well, down the hill, rather, off deactivating DRS, when he gets on the brakes, of course. He won't, well, he could have a run through here on him, but it looks unlikely, and he should now understeer wide, I predict. But the other ones understeered a bit as well, so both missed the apex. Not doing each other proud here. There's a slight extension there, if that's anything to go by, but, well, it's rather a cut, isn't it? Yeah, as that's the corner you turn left on. Don't know how I made that an extension in my head. But anyway, they are doing pretty well at the moment, as he's still got DRS Willow. And I can see him closing up. I'm looking out on track to see if there's any other. But at the moment, the GP2 boys aren't providing the greatest of racing in wheel-to-wheel combat. Bit of contact so far, we have seen. If that is actually completely correct, there's probably contact but not completely correct gone, as F1 seems to have got past Alpha, but he's gone wide on the exit, and Alpha in his Red Bull should go straight past him, flying past him here, as we switched camera view, and there's something happening there. I missed that completely, but I believe they've made contact, and they seem to be waiting in some kind of agony for each other. What the hell is going on with you two here? Just fly past each other. Doesn't say they're talking to each other. Alpha just pushed past, for crying out loud. He's trying to acknowledge he's made a mistake. Don't make it cost you both more time, for crying out loud. And by the way, I'm sticking with what camera angle I like, because this is better, especially when there's people behind you. Okay, that doesn't work. Because how can I see the guy behind me? I can't do anything by this wheel. That's why I'm trying not to use it. Let's see, that's the lead. Kuhn 7 still in the lead. Lawrence has started to catch him a bit from where it was. But at the moment, with nothing happening, we'll go back to this. Well, these are the two closest drivers on the track currently, so why not stick with them? Still got DRS on each other, so even though they're lapping in the 1.11, 1.12s, I suspect probably maybe 30s. Oh, as we have a massive lag spike on that. Seems like possibly they could have hit each other, or they both got oversteer or something. That's a very odd scenario that was. As now they're switching sides all the time, going down towards this turn 2. Very tight right-hander, very easy to get wrong, but F1 has got the thing on the DRS, sorry. As the engine notes, don't know if you can hear them, but they sound very, very odd. As he's going for the move on Alpha, down the inside, braking hard, but Alpha's outbroken him, around the outside, see if he can hold him, or they get close. Not just about, but F1 holds it with the greater grip on the inside. But I suspect Alpha could come back at him for air, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like he's slightly lost it there. As we... I'll have a look backwards, if not, we'll go to the front of this grid. There's Kuhn 7, no, the gap's still pretty much the same. What interests me though is how many runners we've got. We've got 10 runners left in this Grand Prix. I don't know, how many to start with? 12? Yeah, 2 lost connection. 1 before the race and 1 on lap 2 or 3. But Willow, with the Cabot, or with Cabot in his McLaren, and Eddie in the... no. Why am I thinking Mercedes? It's clearly a Williams Martini racing car. But never mind, Cabot's made a mistake there on that exit of that turn 3. And now Eddie is getting quite a lot closer to him. Hopefully he will catch him. Well, it will provide me with some excitement. But at the moment, I'm struggling to find something in this race. Really, these two are the closest ones, Alpha and F1. But they're both on different types of tyres, are they? Looks possibly like it. Let's just have a look. Can't tell. Yeah, they're both on the soft compound tyres. So they were equal. I suspect they pitted on quite close laps. But F1's making a mockery of these two last corners, and Alpha's going to have a DRS out. I suspect he will be passed by turn 1, or they will at least be side by side going into turn 1. F1 completely seems to back out of that. I do not know what he was thinking there, unless he's aiming for the stream and DRS at the next corner, but he's lost masses of time. Why he broke that early. Oh, I've just noticed something, and that is that there seems to be at least 2 dots getting really close here. Yes, there is. We'll actually go back to Eddie behind Cabot and see if we can use this camera to spectate him as he will hopefully attack Cabot ahead very soon. We hope, at least. But if our prayers will be answered is a different matter. No, of course he doesn't. He goes and flipping pits, doesn't he? Nice one. Oh, interesting. You can see him on the outside. Let's see, should we just go back? That's 7th? No, please, we go to bloody 6th now. So its accelerator pedal goes back, and oh god, we've had a change here, haven't we? Alpha's got both coming into the pits now. We'll see if that actually makes a difference in pit crews there, shall we? See if the Red Bull pit crew are as OP as they were in real life. Williams goes past. He fits soft tyres. F1 enters the pit lane. Williams will have to make a real good job if they're going to jump him here, but they haven't. As he rejoins behind. Let's see. Yep, both on soft tyres, so they seem to be following a reasonable strategy. But as I go backwards now, it seems like Lawrence is coming around. He's almost lapping them on lap 20. He's pretty close to lapping them. He should lap them by lap 25 or so. Unless he's got a... well, he's back on the options. I suspect he's saving his prime stint, or his prime stint for the last part of the race, possibly. But Kuhn7 has pitted, giving him the lead. As these two ahead are battling slightly, but I hope they don't hold him up too much. Having a look back at the chats, there's 2 names that are very, very frequent. H Pro and Jim Jake. They are, let's just see, there's them 2 saying every single message apart from whatever I put in at the beginning. So that's nice. But we will, at the moment, as no one else is near, we will just stick with Lawrence in his nose cam as he catches the 2 ahead. It's interesting if you look here. Imagine if you were in go-kart. Everything that you can't see would be as in the go-kart almost, so most of this would actually be blind. Well, some of it is blind in copy cam as well, but that's what makes it hard. Go up here, we can see the apex, but hardly. Ooh, seems like it possibly had a bit of a slide there. They will be getting the blue flags very soon ahead. Whoever takes the best advantage of the blue flags could end up with a position between them. I have, before when being lapped, pulled out the road really quick and then made the mistake of losing just a fraction too much time. Stuck behind the car ahead of me who's lapped me, and then due to that lost a position. I did that in Monaco. Bad Boy and Jacko came together on the last lap and almost took each other out, and I was like 5 seconds behind them at most. But I got lapped and they didn't, because I pulled out the way on a few laps to go. And if I just could have stayed ahead in Turbo Tank, then I possibly, arguably, could have sailed past as they hit each other. But instead they just let each other peacefully through. Let's come on, let's move it. There seems to be people coming out the pits. Shipboy's on the primes, Kuhn7's on the options. So Kuhn7 should probably be running 2 options to instantly enter as Optimum locks up here massively. Let's go further back to the Force India of Raylap. Well, it looks like TCAM kind of thing. Slightly odd view because you haven't got the steering wheel, but otherwise it seems pretty much like it. This is where you really need a race with 16 drivers in a league to make it properly exciting. Also, not much to do at the moment. Alpha is pulling away. Lawrence is not catching them, interestingly. I think he was on the options, so that's very odd. He's not catching them, but it's very funny to see how the 2 leaders kind of been quite far ahead of the rest. especially if you consider that Lawrence, who, well, he hasn't pitted for the second time, but he will. Where is he? Not sure, but he will be catching 2 lap cars of Alpha and F1 soon. They will soon be lapped, but for the time being, they are surviving by the skin of their teeth. It's not nice to go lap down, trust me. I've been 3 races. I've been a lap down this season. It's the most terrible thing when you get a blue flag behind you saying let me pass. Absolutely terrible to get that. Especially when you're in the top tier and it's like, you get lapped. Damn. I could have done so much better if I actually had practice for a second. Come on, come on. There's someone. Oh dear, I've not noticed that. There is a change for the lead, possibly here. Shed Boy. Let's have a quick look at the stops. Has not pitted twice, but Cone 7 has pitted twice. As we now have them going at it. They've actually battled completely behind them as well, between 3rd and 4th. I believe that should be Lawrence and Willow. Willow hasn't pitted, so both Shed Boy and Willow should be, well, looking at the track, they won't come out, emerge at the same place, but of course, they are in the 3rd, 4th battle really, but now 1st and 3rd. Whilst the 2 fighting for 1st and 2nd, as Coon 7 goes past. Shed Boy's not exactly doing his teammate a favour here by letting him through, but then again he might be thinking about the championship if Coon 7 gets away enough, then he won't have to worry about Lawrence getting the win and therefore claiming back some of the lead he had on him. The lead, I believe, was 12 points if he scores a win, and he of course gets 7 more towards it. But I'll skip back quickly, as that seems to be done and dusted. Lawrence and Willow. Lawrence seems to have cleared Willow pretty easy. As Alpha and what's his name? Eddie? No, F1. Sorry, and the other Williams has pitted for the 2nd time now. And this little group is getting it's not getting further away. They are drifting away, and they're not closing up either. Well, as I say that, Ray Lap is getting closer in his Force India. Whoa, very close there on the entry. Of course, you can follow that close as well. Just see if we can go back to him, because then we'll get a nice view of the 2 ahead as well, in case they make any moves. Oh, sorry. Getting a bit late. I was hoping to watch Top Gear, but I decided to do this, so I'll just watch quickly back afterwards. Hopefully it will be a good one. But this race looks like it could be even better than what it already is if Ray Up can make a move on Cabot ahead. Let's just see. Not looking like it's going to happen. Oh, he's run wide. There could be a possibility open here for Ray Up, and they're forcing him to go past. See, not a clever move to go down here. They've already seen contact here. He pulls out of it very wisely. He will get the DRS on his first start-finish straight, so he should take that as he cuts inside a bit. But Cabot's run very wide on the exit, and he's stormed past into 6th place of this race. Haven't mentioned a lot of positions actually this race, if I think about it in retrospect now, but as Cabot loses it slightly on the exit, getting chucked off the exit curb. Not unusual to see that on a Codemasters F1 game. Oh god, let me think which one's back and which one's forward. As he closes up during the brakes, he's actually very brave on the brakes, Cabot. But now will he have a go at Ray Up ahead? He has got the DRS, but this is a very tricky place to make a move, because both the inside and the outside is faster on entry and exit, vice versa kind of thing. Going down on the inside is faster, but then the traction is more on the outside. But then you really want the inside line for the next corner. But Cabot has already gone past. Take the outside line as they go side by side. Oh no, oh dear. That's not what we want to see. More contact in this race. I don't want, well, for the sake of the league, I don't wish stewards inquiries. But at the moment, well, how many contacts have we seen? Anyone watching, go back and watch. Tell me. I believe I've seen 3. There's at least been 2 spinning off quite a bit, and then 2 reasonable ones. So have a look at the best lap time so far. Coon 7 with an 8.7, 8.6 really, no 8.8, sorry. Other grids around an 8.10. See how many people stopped twice. Willow's still the only one to stop once. I suspect he probably will do a 2-stopper. Everyone else seems to be on a 3-stopper. If we go back to the spectating then. Oh, that was the pedals, not a good thing. Grid's quite spread out now, so considering they're all on the same stop strategy now, Lawrence is quite a way behind Goon 7, which, well, let's just say SRL is easy to commentate because I'm usually near someone. But now we follow Will into the pits actually. We'll see where he emerges. I suspect whoever's in 4th, which I think is Shedboy, will breeze past him, but it'll be interesting to see if he comes out close to 5th. So there drops the 4th to fit the option tyres. This will be the last in 9 laps. That is a risk. Yeah, I think, or did I do 10? There could have been a chance I did 10 on them. I'm not sure. Can't remember, but the guy behind has pitted, so that means that he should be pretty much in clear now. Considering that the guy behind it has got a pit once more. Ferrari driver on his own today. Bollock seems to don't know who. Not sure his teammate is. Probably should check that out actually. Who's he at Ferrari? Pops. Yeah, and he hasn't started a single race. So, actually both often haven't finished a race yet. That's pretty damn poor by the Ferraris, but something I couldn't tolerate. It's not turning up for races if you can turn up for races. Of course it's a different matter if you've got something else in a way. But if you haven't, then even when I have almost no practice, I turn up anyway. Oh, there's the leader, Goon 7 going past F1. Pull nicely out of the way, don't get on the grass. That's just destroyed your tyres for the rest of the lap now. Could have possibly let him pass before the last corner. That would have been an option, really good option probably. Because now you've got grass all over your prime tyres. Don't know how long you've got to go on them, but I suspect you'd go possibly listen up one more lap before pitting. But now I would gamble on going to the primes options again, as Willow is already on. It seems like he's struggling here. Don't know if it's lag, but he's going really, really slowly through here. Really, really slowly for some reason. Well, at least the engine note sounds like it. I suspect he's pitting here. Will he? No, he's not pitting. He's going to go around for another lap. Might just see him well or bad against Alpha. We don't know. As the leader, Goon 7's in. Let's see. Will the Lotus Endstone, well, Lotus crew from Endstone, give him a good pit stop? Seems like a reasonable one, at least. To get let out the pit box, go past all the other pit garages. Russia sitting and Caterham sitting. There's no staff in the Caterham one, you noticed? Wow. Have they been put into administration already by the Austrian Grand Prix? That's not what I believed. That's obviously what Codemasters believes. Interesting. Let's see, no, Shedboy this is. Wait, if this... Lawrence is still leading the race, sorry about that. Just thought about it. But Shedboy behind should... Well, he's on the options, so this could be interesting, because that means he's probably going to the end. Because there's no point in going on to the... Well, I would suspect to be all the stops finished by now. Kind of thing, otherwise there wouldn't be much point. Let's check back with the stream, see what's happened. What's happening here? Thursday, F1 AOR from Jim Jake. Sorry for my language. So what? There's currently 6 people watching and 2 people are commenting. Otherwise it's not that bad. As well, we'll go back actually, there's there's actually 3 groups now of 2. Let's see, here's Optimum. Let's go back straight to the guy behind him. Who's this? This is Cabot. He's caught up to him. I'm not sure if they're actually on the same stops at the moment, but we won't worry too badly about it. But we will quickly jump back to positions to whoever is F1. Is he getting lapped by Lawrence now, I believe? Let's just go back, see here. Lawrence is in lead and Lawrence is about to lap him. Please move out of the way now, pretty much, or after the next 2 corners. Because otherwise you're going to get in real trouble here. Because it's not an easy place to go past. Let's hope he gets out of the way quickly. Got over to the right now. Yeah, don't slow down too much. Good job. And I was going to actually go on. do someone by the start finish straight, but I just noticed that lap brat was broken up with one of them pitted. It's a shame. Just on 9.5, he's on the primes again. What's he done now? Has he done option prime, option prime? It's a very odd strategy to run, that is. I'm sure I did prime, option for a free stopper. Or possibly the primes in the second stint, but I still did. Only one set of primes. So we go behind now. I'm not paying attention, am I? That's whoever it is here. I think that's Kuhn7 lapping F1. Oh, that's a bit of a lag moment there. We'll come on, quickly move backwards across the grid. Trying to pedal across, use the pedal as fast as I can, but it's not really working that well. Here we are, back with Eddie Optimum. This is Gamer Tigers. And Cabot ahead in the McLaren. McLaren versus the Williams. Williams has got DRS. Ooh, slight possibility of contact there, but looks like Cabot's got away out turn 1 pretty well. See if Eddie can use the slipstream he will get now to close up on Cabot ahead. Brake line on leaderboard, or just after. Going nicely on the apex. See if he can get the traction on Cabot. Doesn't look like he has, but he's got the DRS of course. Should help him close up nicely, but to be honest, you want to get past before this middle sector, and at the moment it looks like he's not going to get past. He's not made the diving move. That should see Cabot ahead, but no, he's gone wide. As we now see like this, as they go side by side through here, this could end in tears. Oh no, Eddie's run wide, he's stuck 2 wheels on the outside grass. He's lost the position back, which he tried to gain there. Real shame, but I like to see the drivers our race do well. So if he gets past, I'll probably jump for joy. It depends if he's on the same amount of stops though, or if he's got... Oh, Cabot's gone past. Yeah, hip hip hooray. We have a party. Where? Now the problem is, will he get passed by DRS again? Because knowing Eddie is a bit of a uncontrollable, no, not uncontrollable, but it's more than likely to make a bit of a mistake here and be in pressure. See, fully good defensive. No, it's taking slightly more defensive, but not really what I'll call defensive. But now he's got to get a good exit, because Cabot will have a good exit, well, it seems, and he's got DRS. It's not going to be close enough to make a move this time. But it seems just as long as Eddie gets the braking point right ahead and turns in. Yep, looks like he's done that pretty well. Cabot getting a bit twitchy on the exit. But as it looks, Eddie has gained the position from Cabot, who completely messed up that on the last corner. Excuse me while I look for my drink and find it, wherever it is. Should be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Let's just hope that the stream's being saved. Otherwise, you guys watching will be the only ones to actually have witnessed it. But oh, Cabot's lost an exit. This is great for Eddie ahead. He's gaining. You'll see that his gap is improving towards the 1 second barrier where we'll lose DRS to Cabot, and that could be a decisive moment. But look at the braking of Cabot. He's absolutely stunning with the brakes compared to Eddie. We will have DRS again. Braking point is about halfway down the straight. No, DRS activation point, sorry. There's 2 DRS activation points, of course, and 2 DRS zones. Let's track down towards turn 4 off the hill there, and on the start finish straight before turn 1. Let's have a look. There is. So there's only one bloke here. But here, let's have a look behind Alpha. Wait, what the? Something's wrong here. Who's got? Oh no, never mind. Let's go back to the other Adina, because that's Lawrence lapping him. I thought it possibly was someone getting close, but who's this? This looks like Lawrence. This looks like the battle for the lead, possibly. And of course, with all the rounds of stocks playing, I don't know what's happened to Kuhn7, but this could be rather interesting. Looks like there's a change with Eddie in it, but I won't go to that. Someone is off. I haven't caught that. That was a bit of a mistake to do by the minimap, as they've now split part down towards this number 2. You can see there's 2 cars going now around that corner, but there is a change behind us as well. Let's have a look. Shedboy's got past, he's got past Alpha because he lapped him, so that's not a surprise. But we'll have a look at Kuhn 7, who's having a look at Lawrence now. This is the battle for the lead. Lawrence is on the prime tyres. Now, their roles have switched round, because Kuhn 7 was on the prime tyres at the start, and Lawrence was on the options, so now they switched tyres, and are in switched positions. Will they be able to make move? Yes, he's gone past in the DRS. Let's have a look if Lawrence can get back at him. This is a real desperate moment for Lawrence. Shedboy is in third, so he won't gain. How much does he gain? 3 points, and there's 12 points between him and the championship. Really, at the wheel track of all wheel tracks in Austria, he would surely like to go and claim this victory. I'm not sure if Kuhn 7 is on the on a wheel as well, but he's run desperately wide there. And it looks like, for this race at least, it could all be over for Lawrence. Could well be over. Unless he pulls off a miracle here. He's not got DRS, but he's not close enough. It's obviously just over a second, not much more. Maybe 1.4. Just wild stab in the dark. So no one else is quite close enough on track yet. We are still 10 runners, it says. But let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that how it looks like when there's only 10 drivers on the grid around the track? Wow. I've never noticed when I'm driving myself. Looks like Lawrence pulled back there. He's got DRS, but he's not using it. Why is he not? Surely you can't give up. Come on. The guy who pushed so hard at the start of the season, just to be beaten by his teammates. And now, of course, he's not leading in championship, something which he was hoping to do after the first race. But this is the last race then, or the race I will be commentating on, probably. As Kuhn 7 now, the leader of this race, will be coming round the last few corners to take the victory for Lotus, Renault, before they become Mercedes next season. And he has won the Austrian Grand Prix of AOR GP2, with Lawrence coming home in second. But my previews flip. Oh god. Look at this. It's hanged itself up, hasn't it? Willow, there we go. At least it's picking up someone. Shedboy, as you can see on the mirror, just crosses the line in third. Willow in his Ferrari comes round in the sole Ferrari at this race to take fourth position. Seems like he's slightly happy with that, considering he hasn't actually finished the race so far. I would be happy with that as well. Eddie trying to hold off Cabot behind, I suspect. And Alpha behind there again, but it looks like he's done it. These three are close, well, about 2 seconds apart each by looks seems. As he comes around the last corner. It's like corner cut possibly. Don't give him the benefit of the doubt though. But he's come across to take 5th place with Cabot 9th. Well, let's just give you the rundown then. Kuhn 7 has won the race for Lotus F1 team. Total time of 43. Best lap of 184. Actually, the best lap of the race, fast lap. Lawrence comes second in the Mercedes with his teammate Shedboy in third. Willow, first of the Ferraris, well, the only Ferrari, in fourth. Hodgman, 5th. Cabot, 6th. Raylap, 7th. Alpha, 8th. And Eddie, 9th. Actually, Eddie got a penalty, by the looks of him. I'm pretty sure Eddie, no, that was F1, so AOR. Wow. Congratulations to Kuhn 7. That's his first victory, I believe at least, for the Lotus driver. He has, I don't think he stood on the podium even, he's gone and won this. No, he's not started a race before this, and he scored 0 points, and now he's suddenly on 25. Wow. That was quite a bit of a race. That was, if he's, wow. That puts him into the books of a wheel, he was, I would guess, but not much else I could say about this race, was it? Quite a good race, to be honest, in the end. As people disconnect quickly from the lobby. Oh well. I'll call it a day. Guys, thanks for watching this stream. Hopefully I'll pick up a few views afterwards as well. Did it for the break week, mainly, but of course I could possibly commentate on Thursday, if I had time, and if people wanted. Leave a like if you liked it, and if you possibly want to see me commentate on again on possibly a Thursday race when I have time, or whenever the next break week is, if possible. Until next time, I'll see you all next time for Let me see, what should be the AOR F1? Of course, well, I'll be driving in the Ferrari. What should it be? It'll be the Spa? No, not Spa. Yeah, stupid words. I hate this. The Belgian Grand Prix at Spa. Thank you. Welcome.